All right. Just doing a few tests there to make sure everything's working. We're gonna try to resume the game here. This is the Secret of Monkey Island. If you're just joining the series, special edition. We're doing our 5th part of this playthrough, and I know people can get through this game a lot faster if they know what they're doing. But even though I'm a fan of the series, this is my first experience with Monkey Island of any sort of this game. I mean, so. And it'll be the same thing for LeChuck's Revenge, the second game. So anyway, let's pull that up, and I'll pull that one out so I can hear myself talk. Otherwise, I'm going to probably shout too loud into this thing. Let's see. Levels look good on the mic. Game audio looks like it might be, well, the music at least, and the sound effects are kind of loud. I'm barely over talking them. We'll just go with it. If it sounds okay, then we're good. All right. So, how long has it been since we've played here? I'm not sure, actually. Trying to remember what. Okay, so we have a quest that we have to complete. One of these trials. It was the. Well, we did the Swordmaster one, so now we have to do the steal for the governor's mansion. And I think we have everything we might need here. Well, we have gopher repellent. Maybe that works on rats, because he was asking about rat repellent, unless we got to modify that somehow. Let's see. What else do we have? Well, let's go try the rat or the gopher repellent on the rat in the jail cell. There we go again with that. It's crap. I wish there was a better fix for that. Clicking me out of the game when I don't want to be. I guess the only thing I could do is make it a smaller window to play in, and then it wouldn't do that. Possibly. I want to correct something I said in a previous episode, too, before I forget. I said Tim Schafer was the creator of this game. I think in the first episode I said it correctly. It's Ron Gilbert. Tim Schafer had a lot to do with the story, though. But I want to give proper credit. Okay,
it says gophers won't come near you with this stuff on.
No, I don't want to use the cell. I want to use the rat repellent. I keep forgetting I have to hit the actual verb I want to do before I try it. It doesn't let me go. Well, the rat went away, or so it seems. I can still hear it, though.
I told you. I don't have much more to say.
How loud is he coming in?
I told you. I don't have much more to say.
He's in the green. Okay. I am actually live, aren't I? Suppose I better look at that really quick. I thought I was. Yeah, it looks like it says I am. Okay. Yeah, it would have been a problem. I lost a lot of footage in my offline playthrough due to an error. Let's think here. We have that in the scum bar. That's that stuff that's coming out of that vat or that barrel. Maybe that could be used as rat poison. Now let's try it on this rat. This may not go over well with these guys, but this gopher stuff.
Hey, don't mess with my rat.
Oh, sorry. Okay. My mistake. I was just trying to test something out there, bud. Yeah. But here we go. I'm convinced we gotta do something with this stuff in the kitchen. I'm trying not to let that bother me when it kicks me out of the game like that when I go to the edge, but When you deal with it multiple times in a playthrough, it can get kind of annoying. My lighting's probably going to change here too because I started the stream when the sun's probably coming up pretty soon. Not the smartest idea. You start in the dark and it starts getting light out, and then everything's going to look thrown off. Alright, see, it's got this skull and crossbones on it, so that would scream poisonous to me, right? We have this vase. Okay, I got some
it
of
ate
it.
the thing right up.
Well, I had a vase, now it's gone. Okay, so what if I can't get that vase back? Well, let's reload the game, just in case. I don't think it would make me stuck, but I don't want to waste an item on that kind of thing. I don't think there's anything else in inventory I can use. There is that, but that doesn't seem to do anything. Just a moment. I'm gonna look at something really quick. Hello, Tel. Thanks for joining. Hope the notification got to you. Must have, because you're here. So, anyway, so we can't use that vase on there as it eats it up. So I don't know. See, we got nothing else that helps there. We got a staple remover. We got some. That spray might work, but he won't let me test it out, so I don't know. No, we don't want to close the door. We want to leave that open. Okay. Maybe we should exit out to our main map and see if there's anywhere else I can go. Might get to the point where we have to use the hint system again. I think it has something to do with that vat of poison, but what container can I use?
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber.
I didn't want to get into a insult sword fight.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
Let's see. No, I don't want to go to the circus, and I didn't want to go in there either. House. Well, rather than walk around and aimlessly and actually keep failing to figure it out, I'm probably just missing something obvious. Let's just hit the H button. Did you have something Otis can use to scare off rats? That's what I'm trying to figure out, game. Alright, let's do it again. You should see if the gopher repellent works for Otis. Maybe I'm just supposed to give it to him then? I mean, that's, like I said, missing something obvious, and that would be obvious, but I would think you would use it on the rat for him. Not just hand it over to him. What kind of jail cell is that anyway? There's no one guarding it, you know? You'd think there'd be a guard in there. It's like any person could walk in there and just let him out if they had the proper tools to open the cell. That's game logic, though. I'm sure if they would have put a guard in there, they would have had a puzzle to solve for you on that, too, to how to distract the guard. That's how game logic also works. I would like a shortcut. And too bad they didn't put one in the special edition where you can go to these screens a bit easier than having to walk through the entire town. Maybe there is one and I just don't know it, but... Okay, so we want to hit give and scroll up to this to him.
Hey, this might work on the rats. Thanks. Here's the cake.
Alright, I probably would have figured that out eventually, but you never know. Because, yeah, like I said, pretty obvious. Okay, so my thought was in the cake there's going to be, like, you know how they sneak things in cakes in prison movies sometimes to get the prisoner out? He doesn't like carrot cake, so maybe there's something hidden in it. I don't know. But, I think you
It's
just...
heavy.
Yeah. So, use? No. Oh yeah, see there it is right there. He didn't say anything, but there's a file. Okay, so the file we take back to the mansion now, because that's what he said he needed. And all these other things in my inventory might be red herrings, that things you don't need to use. They're just random things he picked up just to throw you off, possibly. Put that. I'm gonna re-aim this a little bit. I don't want to cover my face up all the way, but that's not too bad. I want the mic to pick me up properly. Because it is a front address microphone. If I go off to the side a little bit, it's not going to be quite as good. Alright, those dogs are still sleeping. So the game says. They look kind of dead to me, but... Alright, so we go through the hole, or do we go through the door?
This door appears to be
Okay.
locked.
Go through the hole.
I don't see anything special about it.
Can I go through the hole?
I've got the file.
Okay. Then go. A horse. And it's another one of those things where he's just going to do a bunch of stuff, so I'll just take my hand off the mouse.
Whee!
He's having another fight with that sheriff, apparently. Ouch.
Whew. That was a close one. At least I got the idol.
But I'm not done with you yet.
Uh-oh.
Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
Look, I can explain.
So can I. You poisoned the governor's pet poodles,
They're just sleeping.
broke into her house,
The door was unlocked.
and stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation.
It belongs in your museum. Indiana Jones reference. The pirate leaders told me. Yeah, that's the truth.
The pirate leaders told me to do it.
Ah!
What's going on here?
I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor. He says the pirate leaders told him to do it.
Then he's not the first decent person they've led astray.
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard? Oh, just go away, Fester. I can handle this.
I'll deal with you later.
Sorry about him. He's new. I'm Governor Marley. Governor Elaine Marley. So the pirate leaders made you do it, eh?
Well,
Relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried. Although I have to admit, not many get as far as you have.
Golly.
My lookout told me of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name. Tell me, Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one. Your face is too sweet. I see. Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do? I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Bull. Murphinkev. Twinkley? I really wish I knew how to talk to women.
So that was Elaine, we know from, obviously, from The Curse of Monkey Island, his eventual wife. The thing that's throwing me off there is that did not sound like the voice actress who played her in Curse of Monkey Island. I mean, it's similar, but not quite. I suppose it's possible it's the same one and she read it differently in a slightly different accent, but I don't think so. I'll have to look it up later. But, it'd be surprising if they didn't...
Where do you think you're going,
Okay, hold on.
Wade?
We're gonna do a funny one. What's the funniest one? I'm going to go put this idol in my safe deposit box. You know, it's not too late for us to make up and be friends. Excuse me, Mr. Shinetop, but you're blocking the doorway. Buzz off, Fester. I think the funniest one is probably that one.
I'm going to go put this idol in my safe deposit box.
Oh, really? I know a really safe locker you could put it in. Davy Jones' locker. Hand over your sword.
Uh-oh.
This is the end of the road, my little pantalooned pal. Your troublemaking days on Melee Island are over. My plans for the governor are far too important and much too near completion to risk letting a would-be pirate like you get in the way. So long, Mr. Spice Cake or Droopface or whatever your name is. This might actually turn out to be a pretty good day.
Now, he just committed attempted murder. I don't care if he's the sheriff or not. That's not how you deal out justice. Should have locked Guybrush in a cell, at least.
I can't reach that from here. I can't reach that from here. I can't reach that from here.
He's not going to be able to reach any of this stuff.
I can't reach that from here.
Let's say inventory. I don't think we can use the shovel. Staple remover, probably. That's my idea. I use it on the rope. Well, I don't see an option to use it on the rope.
No staples to be removed. That doesn't seem to work.
Anything up above? There's a ladder. Can we use the pulley with the chicken on it to get one of these things?
I can't reach that from here.
How about we just try to lift up on this?
Actually, it's more like a fabulous doorstop.
Hey, Nick. I just committed a felony.
Did it involve that big knife you've got there?
Yeah. What should I do with it?
Well, get rid of it.
I'll throw it in the water.
No, don't do that.
Why not? I need to ditch it.
It might wash up somewhere.
What do I care? My prints won't be on it. I'm throwing it in. I might need it.
I can't reach that from here.
See ya.
See ya.
I thought he was going to throw the knife in there, and if I just walked a little bit, it would cut the rope.
Actually, it's more like a fabulous doorstop.
Well, I just picked it up.
I guess I'll be needing a sword. This one will do.
That was way too easy. I had to hit the pickup button just to pick it up. I was trying to do it with a right click, but it wasn't working. A ghost ship.
What was that? I'm so confused.
Hey, what are you doing just standing around? The governor's been kidnapped.
What? By whom?
LeChuck's got her on that ship that just sailed off. He caught her alone when she came down here to rescue you. I'm afraid we've seen the last of her.
I'll go get a crew in a ship and go rescue her.
That's not gonna be easy, you know. LeChuck's taken the governor back to his hideout on Monkey Island. I'm afraid that no pirate on this island is brave enough to follow him there. But hey, good luck. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. They left this note. You can have it, but I don't think you'll like what it says.
Oh, Governor. Why did you have to risk your life for me? Maybe you cared for me more than I thought. Just as I now realize how much I care for you. And it's my fault the governor's in this mess, and I swear I'll get her out of it, even if I have to sail to Monkey Island myself to get her.
A little groovy music there. Yeah. That's probably the first time I've used the word groovy except quoting something. I don't mean it in the sense it would be meant by a hippie either. Like, it's a groove, you know? Something you can move to. Okay. Now what am I doing? I want to look at that note, maybe?
Attention, pirates of Melee. Your governor is alive and well and by my side as she was always meant to be. If you try to find us, you will only meet with horrifying disaster. Yours truly, Captain LeChuck.
This is when LeChuck was being a little bit more polite, I guess. Okay, we don't want to go that way.
Looks like a fine Peter Tankard. What's wrong, old sot?
The governor is gone. LeChuck and his spectral crew came and got her. They put her in the ghost ship and spirited her away. She was so good to me. Always conveniently losing those health board reports for a small consideration.
How long has that been happening? I swear I just looked over there and everything was fine.
Of course. What'll become of my business? Oh, woe is me.
What can I do to save her?
You must get a ship and go after her. The ghost pirate's lair is on Monkey Island. Everybody knows that. Don't ask me how. All you need to do is find a way there.
I'm curious to see how far that goes back. I'm going to take a look and see when that happened. You didn't, I mean, you still heard it because I had the audio. Because the last time I noticed it did that, I had the audio keep playing whenever that happened. So, okay, we go from... Sorry for this. I'm curious to see if I had another window up where I could look like over to my left over here. I could actually see when that happened easier and I could fix it quicker. But I think I'm going to have to fix a key bind here so that doesn't keep happening as I'm hitting something that's making that go. It's like one. Well, I don't know. It's not very long. Maybe like 30 seconds or something. Maybe a minute. Yeah, we'll just go with it. And I'm going to go into my key binds and see what I've got set up here that could be doing that. I have it set up where I'm hitting the 1 button to change to a scene, 2 to change another, 3, and then 0. And I don't believe I hit any of those things, so something I might have to, maybe I did, maybe I need to change it so I have to hit shift or something first to make that less likely to happen. Yeah, I'm going to add the shift to it because I think that's what we maybe had happen because I don't see any other key binds that would cause that problem. So I just got to remember myself I need to hold down shift now. 2. I think that should set it up, so we'll apply that. And we'll get right back to the game. Get this window out of the way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just test that out really quick, so just to make sure. Okay, so if I hit 2...
Where can I get a ship?
Why, it's Smiling Stan's used shipyard. Same as everybody else. Tell 'em I sent you. We're old friends.
So 2 actually does an action inside the game. So I wonder if maybe if I select the second dialogue option, it's switching over there. Because I'm guessing, because I got 3 up there right now. So if I hit 2 again, it should go right. I'm off.
Right. I'm off.
Okay.
Good luck.
And 2
Be
is...
sure to wear your mittens. And your galoshes. And don't forget to write. Bye now.
Anyway. Right. Let's try my theory a bit further. Okay, so if I hit 1, it'll say, will you join me, right?
Will you join me?
Alas, I cannot go to sea. An old war injury. I'm sure you understand.
Get me a drink.
Get your own drink.
Right. I'm off.
Good luck.
No, something went wrong there. Because, okay, so... Okay, so I'm just hitting shift and it's just going to a blank screen. Something's still not set up right. Sorry to be doing this during the stream, but I want to fix that. Okay, so... I think I know what I did wrong here. Remove. I'm gonna remove because I have to hit the keybinds on the same line here. They can't be on different. Come on. So I got to hit Shift plus. Okay, which one was that? 2? No. So now that only accepts one command at a time. All right, I'll tell you what. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do something different. I don't know how this is going to affect anything, but if I put... I really apologize again. I just don't want this to mess up the game again. That's why I'm taking the time to do this. So if I put be right back to Q and I put... So I thought you could use more than one on here. If I put... Oh, this may not work either. Put W for blank. No, actually, let's switch that. W blank, or Q blank rather. W for be right back. And then starting soon, we'll go. We've got to remove that second one. Go E. And then where was gameplay at? Game capture was no, we don't want backspace. We want R. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be a negative effect or anything, but... All right, so testing that out, if I can remember what I did. Blank is not going to have the audio on it, so I don't want to switch to that. I'm going to go there. Okay, we don't have audio on any of those other screens, so never mind. I thought I did. But now, we'll just continue. Okay, I switched to that. After that delay, wonderful that was. So we have like several mugs here. I'm gonna save the game before I do anything. I don't know if I can trust this. See, I don't want to have audio on any screen except... Like my microphone, I don't want it captured on anything else. I think I want the audio from the game to be on both of those other two. I'm going to check to see what I got set up. I'm sorry. I got to... All right, yeah, I got desktop audio on those, so if my voice will cut out if it switches to them. That's the only thing that will happen. So you can still hear it, but I don't want that to happen again. I don't know. I don't know if it's smart to use Q, W, E, and R top keys, but better than number lock, I think. Or not the number lock, but the number keys, because those apparently get affected by this game and switch to screens at random that I don't want them to. Okay, what was... Okay, I saved, so I want to... Or did I save? I'll do it again just to make sure. I can't remember. I just did it if I did, but I was more concerned about my screens. You know, what's the point of playing a game if you can't see the gameplay, right? Alright, let's try using this mug on here.
This stuff is eating right through the mug.
Okay. Don't want to waste any of them. There's got to be some container that can hold that. We never got to tell those pirate leaders that we completed our task. And they're not in the pub anymore, so... Some holes in the wall. Hopefully we don't have any more technical problems. So far everything looks good over there. Camera's not bugging out on me or anything. Alright. These guys join me?
Did you know the governor's been kidnapped?
Well, yes, we knew about that.
I interest you in a dream vacation to Monkey Island. I wonder if he says it like that. Monkey Island with a trademark.
Can I interest you in a dream vacation to Monkey Island?
No, he didn't. That would have been funny, though.
Because of this sudden change in local government, I'm prepared to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime price on a cruise to that scenic wonderland, Monkey Island. And the amazing thing about this offer is the price. Absolutely free. All you have to do is help me crew the ship and island paradise can be yours free. And we might just rescue the governor while we're at it.
Well, the governor can probably take care of herself.
And we are sort of busy here.
Yeah.
And we've got the circus to think of.
We've got to find the elephant.
And get rid of these minutes. I'm sorry. We simply can't go at this time.
I just got to remember which one's which, because it made sense on the number pad. I'm still thinking about that. I know R is our gameplay, so that one I'm not going to forget. And zero and Q would be our blank screen, which I'm gonna use for fade outs out of the stream anyway. So if I have to switch to one of the other two, I might make a mistake and pick the wrong one, but bear with me if that happens. Now we're supposed to get a crew together, but there is, well, maybe Otis would be one of them. Who is this at the archway? Is that Otis? No, he's still in jail. I forgot what he looked like.
The governor's been kidnapped.
What?
Here, look at this note.
They kidnapped the governor? That really makes me mad. Oh, I feel like kicking someone. I wonder if she left her place unlocked.
If I let you out, would you join my crew?
Sure! Of course! To my emancipator, I shall be eternally indebted. Until then, I pace.
That stuff that eats through anything is probably what we use to get him out on the lock, but if it eats through anything, what can I put it in? Alright, anybody in the church yet? Because this seemed pointless last time I looked at it. No. Who is this guy over here? Or is that the sheriff? I think it is.
May I help you?
No, someone else.
I was just on my way to the governor's mansion.
Are you here for the looting?
Yes, looting sounds like fun now that I'm a pirate and all.
And do you have reservations, sir?
Do you have reservations, sir?
Gee, I don't have reservations. Should I have called ahead?
Of course you should have called ahead. This is a very popular place. Now, we're booked solid for the next 5 hours. But I might be able to squeeze you in around the 2 o'clock hour. Would that be okay?
Yes, that would be fine.
Super. I'll put you down for 1 to loot the governor's mansion at 2:30.
I really don't know if that's a puzzle that we have to solve and actually loot the mansion, or if it's just a joke, but we'll find out. Okay, so what else can we do without looking at the hint system? Because I'm probably in one of those moments where I'm going to get stuck if I can't.
Hey, where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again. What do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Okay. Wake me up if you need anything.
I still don't know what we do with his safe. I'm sure we have to open it, but nothing I have is coming to mind on what you could do. I don't know if you... Maybe you give him something... I don't know.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
I'll come back to that. I just had a thought of somebody we could try to recruit, though. We could see if the Swordmaster, Carla, would join the crew. So I'll have to go to that pathway out of town. Then there's Meat Hook, who's on that island. We could see if he could join. In fact, I bet you those are the two that will. Because they are characters that reoccur in the series, and I think they took a voyage with Guybrush before, so... If I remember my history of past games, which is kind of fuzzy. If I can find this on my own, though, is the question. I don't want to have to follow that guy out here again. But I should just be able to take that secret pathway that he had. It's gonna be random until I come across it. I don't know, maybe I should have triggered that sequence where I follow him after all, because this is, well, there's the secret log right there, isn't it? So wouldn't that mean I just go this way? I can't go up. You telling me I actually have to have him come out here before I can come and visit her again? And now I'm going to be in that situation where I'm lost.
Creepy. I can't pick that up.
What, I can't walk any further over? Okay, that's where I just was. Unless that's a different log. Nope, that's out of the game. Out of the game again. I'm going in circles. I was just at that log. Wonder if I did anything. Okay, so this is not the starting screen.
Looks like an old abandoned campsite.
We can't. We can go over here. Yeah, there's those yellow flowers. That's not at the beginning either. We go this way. Okay. There we go. Found it on my own. I was about ready to reload the game, but... Alright, we'll go back to the shop. We'll get this guy to check with her one more time, because I can't do it any other way. Oops.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. What do you want?
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back. And don't touch anything!
I somehow got on Be Right Back again. And I'm not sure how long it was on that. I don't know what's going on here. I did not touch anything else on the keyboard. Alright. I don't know. Didn't tell me I can't use shortcuts on here. That's gonna ruin the experience. And how long was it on that screen anyway? What else can go wrong tonight, huh? I guess if there's anything that's going to go wrong in your night, having your live stream screens be wrong would be the least of my concerns. Actually pretty minor in the grand scheme, but it bothers me though. I don't know what's going on. It's interrupting my gameplay and my game flow. You didn't really miss much. I was wandering around trying to figure out how to get to Carla the Swordmaster because I thought she could be a crew member. I don't know if it cut out before that, but when I was saying that's what I was trying to do, and got trapped in that pathway again and found my way out of it, and I was going to go follow him, but now I'm going to miss him because he's probably way ahead of me. I was kind of looking out of the corner of my eye, too, to see if it would switch, and I never saw anything happen, so I don't know why it went to Be Right Back or Starting Soon, whichever one it was just on. Makes me look kind of unprofessional, but I'm not really a professional anyway. I'm just a amateur guy that likes to play games, so... But I want to try to, you know, put that kind of thing forward if I can, to look at least professional, but something weird is going on with the way this game, when you do certain actions on here, perhaps. I wonder if, oh, I think I know what it is. That's probably not the smartest layout on the keyboard, because there's probably one of these, things is bound to a verb on this game. See, we got, okay, which one? Q, maybe W for walk. Yeah, it's probably the one. And that's probably my Starting Soon screen. And E is probably Be Right Back. Or maybe that's reversed. I will have to undo those binds there and do something else because, yeah, I don't know what to do though. So there's like commands spread out all the way on this keyboard for this game. Yeah, it's too late to follow him. All right, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to be right back, because I'm gonna move those keybinds over one more time, and then it should only take a couple seconds to do that. But I want to test this out to make sure which one of these is actually doing it. My theory was W. If that takes us to be right back, then I know that's what I did. Because I think I hit that one on accident when I was going through the other keys. So, all right, here we go. All right, we're gonna try that setup for keybinds for the switching scenes on OBS and hope that works. I'm just gonna hit them really quick and see if they do anything in the game, and this is a quick test. But see, I got 4 scenes though. I'm missing one. Which one did I? Okay, I gotta check that. I'm not gonna go to my be right back screen though right now. I'm just gonna. Sorry again. I thought I had it figured out, but I didn't. The blank is backslash. I don't think that's going to do anything in the game. Okay, be right back is still set to W. We don't want that. What do we want? Maybe I switch. Maybe that one I'll put to minus, and then I'll put game capture to plus. I don't know. I don't think these have any effect in game, so. In fact, I can check that under our settings and see which things do what. Okay. Well, W isn't bound to anything in the game. Not that I can see. Oh, subtitle speed is bound to plus and minus, so we probably shouldn't use that. That's only for classic mode, though, but I should probably fix that. None of the F keys except F10 is bound. And F1. I could actually probably use the bottom of the keyboard. But the thing is, I'm trying to avoid doing any of these letters, because if I have to type something when I'm not in the game, it's going to trigger an OBS. That's why I was trying to use an additional key, like a shift key, but it wasn't working either. And I know Windows has functions built in for the F keys, so we don't want to mess with it. What else besides plus and minus could I do on the number pad? Nothing. There's a bunch of special keys at the top of the keyboard. I could see if they can bind on there. I know this has nothing to do with the gameplay, but it's probably something I could fix when I'm off the stream, possibly, but I guess sometimes you have to do things when you're in the middle of it. I don't want to keep cutting to those screens when we're playing. I mean, that really ruins it. So, I haven't had as much trouble with that before. All right, so let's try, out of curiosity, if I could set any of these. No, they won't work. Page up and page down. They're not bound to anything in the game, it looks like. Home and end. Insert and delete. Well, let's try them. All right, so let's go. I want these all next to each other, so. All right, let's have blank screen be insert. Let's have game capture be immediately next to that, maybe? I don't know. I kind of like them in the order I'm going to use them. It's like I usually start with, here, let me just go down here. Starting soon would be probably the next one. We'll make that the home button. Let's see, and then we have be right back. We'll make page up, and then we'll make page down our game capture. And hopefully this will not give us any trouble. And the only way I'll find out is if I hit them in the middle of the stream. So, once again, I'll have to test it out and see what we do. Okay, so I will hit blank. I will cycle through them and see what happens in the game and what happens on OBS. Why? Okay, wait a minute. Why did that switch to... Because I didn't hit F10. Okay, so page down also switches to classic mode? Okay, that's not going to work. I need to... Okay, maybe I should try end the stream. No, I should try the end button. I'll get this figured out eventually. Never had this much trouble before. I don't know. You change. This is what example. You switch to a different game, and then this happens. And I know this is really exciting, but better we figure this out now than keep having trouble, right? So game capture cannot be page down. Let's try setting it as end. The end button on the keyboard. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't think it said that in the control options that it would have that kind of effect. Okay, so once again, going through all of them. Now I hit page down again. But I have it set properly. So if I can just remember not to hit page down, we're good. Because those buttons don't seem to be triggered in-game on anything, as far as I can tell. Alright, now that we've got that sort of figured out, let's see what else we can do here that is actually gameplay. Nope, not out there. Don't go there, Guybrush. Alright, inventory screen. We got a sword, which we needed for the pirate ship. We were gonna go to... Okay, that's right. We're gonna go to the sword master to see if she'll join the crew, but there's probably something I gotta do for her first. Pretty soon I shall hit the hint button. Probably. But after I try to get these two to join and see if they will, because Meat Hook and Carla might join, like I said. And I'm probably on the right track there, but I'm not sure. But if that doesn't work, I'll hit the hint button because we wasted too much time with our keyboard shortcuts. He's not back yet. But yeah, people, I don't know how long it's going to take for him to come back. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how long it cut out last time while we're waiting. Probably in a similar 2 minutes or so. I can take a look like really quick if I see. Yeah, I know it's just a curiosity thing. I don't know how far back I need to go in this. It's like it happened at 9:30, well, around 9:33 it looks like. 9 minutes 33 seconds. Or not 9 minutes 33 seconds, but like 9 minutes and 33 seconds ago. According to the history. Okay, and then it lasted about... Yeah, another minute. So it wasn't too bad, but... And you could hear the audio still, I imagine. For the, not me, but you could hear the gameplay. So... But when you watch this and you stick with the stream, I appreciate it because I know that's annoying. It's annoying me, too, to have that keep happening. Just when you think you got everything set up in a new game you're playing, messes your keybinds up, and... I mean, not the game's fault, necessarily. I mean, they bound the keys to what the actions they needed to. Okay, he's back.
Where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again. What do you want?
This guy's got memory issues.
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back. And don't touch anything!
Well, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to follow you. Because I have no choice. Watch, we'll be wasting our time on this, and then I'll go to Carla, and then it won't do anything. But we gotta try it, because it was an idea. Trying to do this without checking a walkthrough every 2 seconds, or getting a hint every 2 seconds. It's nice to have, feel the accomplishment that you do it on your own. And, you don't need any help, but that isn't always possible sometimes. Especially when you're trying to play for an audience on YouTube. Can't spend all day trying to figure something out. And there's no edits that I can do live. That's all post, and I don't want to do post if I don't have to. If I did an offline version, which I am not recording this offline, so I could do the edits then, but we're just going to leave this as it is when it goes
I better
up.
just stay back here and eavesdrop.
Hello again, Carla.
I thought I told you to get lost.
That kid keeps asking about you, Carla.
Look, if you come out here one more time, I'm gonna cut off your head and spit down your neck. Get it?
Oh, I love it when you talk that way.
Yeah, right. Now scram.
And we'll see if that was an entire waste of time to come out here or not.
You've already got the t-shirt. What do you want now?
You know, she sounds like the same actress that does Lana in Archer. And I'm blanking on her name right now. It may not be the same actress, but that's who she sounds like. She also was in Whose Line Is It Anyway? The reboot on the CW. I wish I could remember her name. That's embarrassing. I should know it, but okay.
The governor's been kidnapped.
What? That's ridiculous. Oh, no. This looks bad. Very bad.
I'm getting a ship and a crew together to go rescue her.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but count me in. I'll meet you at the dock.
Okay, I was right. So Carla's a crew member. Otis is a crew member. And Meat Hook might be, and then I think that might be the crew. Guybrush doesn't usually have a huge crew every time he does this, so...
Meanwhile, having just returned from Melee, LeChuck and his crew find their old hiding place in the underground rivers of Monkey Island and drop anchor.
Captain, sir, I just stopped by to congratulate you on your kidnapping mission. Captain? Captain, are you all right?
Never felt better. And how fares our prisoner?
Ah, yes, the prisoner. We had a little trouble.
Trouble!
No, nothing to worry about, sir. Everything's under control. She escaped a few times, but we've got her locked up in the brig. No one's getting in or out of there.
For your sake, I hope not. With years of planning almost destroyed by my death, I'm not taking any chances now.
You took care of Mr. Threepwood, then?
Guybrush Threepwood will not be a problem. At this very moment, he's 20 feet underwater. Probably bloated up like a fattened pig. His eyes being eaten out by crabs. Fish pecking at his fingers. Kinda makes you wish you were there to watch.
Ah, yes, sir. Ugh. Sure does at that.
Now, go check on the route. Make sure it's locked up tight.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So that's interesting. He was the sheriff the entire time. There was no hint at that before. So. Alright, so let's go check Meat Hook out. See if he'll join. I don't know if there's another crew member besides him that we could try to get. So, well, I got someone calling me. Just a second. I gotta take this one, so I'm sorry. All right, sorry about that. Had to take that, like I said. So let's go ahead and I think what we're gonna do here, since we've been going about an hour and 20 minutes and we've had some technical problems you've had to wait through, I'm not gonna make you, wait through too much longer here. We've accomplished a couple things anyway, and we've progressed the game. So I'm going to see if Meat Hook will join the crew, and if he will, then I will go ahead and save it, and we'll call it quits and continue on in episode 6, where I hope we have less technical problems with the screen switching back and forth without me hitting anything. But like I said, I think the game is programmed to correspond to certain commands, like on the number pad. So every time I'd hit like number 1 option on the dialogue, or number 2 or number 3, it would switch the screen because it's the same thing. It sends that command. So anyway, no more explanation necessary. Let's just get going.
I told you, I don't have the time to show you any more tattoo tricks.
The governor's been kidnapped!
What? That's preposterous.
Oh, really? Take a look at this note they left.
Oh no. This is horrible. What are we going to do?
We could get a crew together and sail off after them.
What an idea! Now, if we only had a captain.
Well, what about me?
Ha! You? Ha! Oh! That's a good one.
Hey, I'm serious.
Really?
Really?
Okay, let's see you prove it. Walk this way. There's something in here that I want to show you. Something horrible. Something so horrible that I stay awake at night just thinking about it. But I don't mean to scare you. I'm sure a big brave guy like yourself will have no problem facing this monster. After all, it's much smaller than the beast that bit off my hands so many years ago. Arr, har, har, har. Let's just hope you're quicker than I was. Oh, I just remembered something. I never did get around to feeding him this week. Ha 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 ha! Silly me! I'll let you open this last door yourself. Just let me get out of your way.
Wait.
Ha ha ha! Getting cold feet?
No, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to open that little door. And if you're brave enough, touch the beast inside.
Oh, is that all?
Okay, I didn't think
Okay, go ahead. If you've got the guts.
Okay, I didn't think it was going to be this involved. I thought it was going to be like he was going to say, okay, I'll join. I just don't know if it's going to be easy or something I'm going to be missing a piece of the puzzle for and not be able to do. And if that's the case, we're going to quit anyway, and we'll come back to it. We'll have to see, though. It's just a parrot.
I don't believe it. You are a brave man after all. You faced the beast I've feared all these years. You had the guts to do what I never could. I feel like such a coward. I'm not good enough to be on your crew. I'm not even good enough to swab your decks.
Oh, come on, Meat Hook. You're a big, strong, good-looking guy with a talking tattoo. You can swab my decks anytime.
Really?
Sure.
I can still be on your crew.
Just pack your stuff and meet me at the dock.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I won't let you down. Hey, maybe I'll get a chance to show you my whole tattoo routine when we're at sea.
Wow, this is sounding better and better all the time.
Okay, so not as hard as I thought that was going to be. All you had to do was touch a parrot. Who knew? Okay, so that being said, we'll go ahead and save the game, and we will get ourselves out of here and end this stream and come back next time for episode 6 of the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.